July 21st, 2025, and I am honestly coming on here real and authentic to you now. I started this journey, this weight loss journey, sometime around in late January, early February, when I posted my very first YouTube video, where I made up my mind to be consistent. And that video was the video where I posted with my family, starting my wellness journey. My highest weight was about 303 pounds, and currently I weigh about 272 pounds, and I am ecstatic. That is about a 31 pound weight loss. And I'm just so grateful and so honored to be able to stick with the journey, because it has been a hard journey, okay? I do appreciate those that have been sticking with me since day one of starting my channel. Even though I started my channel back years ago, like I said, I wanted to stay consistent with sharing my journey, back when I posted that first video with my family and everything else. So, long story short, the whole mission of this channel was to inspire moms like myself, working moms like myself, women that wanted to lose weight, women that wanted to get back on track with their health, and overall live a holistic, healthy lifestyle. Was tired of the diet culture, was tired of just, everything, all the noise around you. And that's why I started my channel, because also too, I didn't see too much of anybody that was on my particular journey, where I am starting at 272 pounds, or 303 pounds. I was starting at my highest weight and actually just documenting my journey all the way through. I didn't see anybody like that. I saw mostly people that have already kind of gone through that process of losing the weight, their weight loss transformation. And it really, is inspiring to see, but I didn't see anybody that I connected with on that level where they started, they were at their highest weight, if you understand where I'm coming from. So that was my mission for this channel. My mission was to definitely inspire the women that look like me and starting at their highest, and just pretty much inspire them as we inspire each other together as we go through this process, okay? And I'm a person that is very multi-passionate. I love what I do. I am a nurse practitioner, and I love to educate. I love to just pour into people. That's just my nature. And the one thing that I kind of lost sight of, and I feel like I kind of lost sight, and this is just me being very transparent with you, is I just kind of lost track or sight of the direction that I wanted to go with this channel. I wanted to educate, I wanted to share my journey, I wanted to do all the things, and I was like getting kind of confused, if I'm really being honest with you. I was getting very confused, and I was still posting about what I'm doing on my journey, but it honestly, I felt like it just wasn't helpful, if you get my drift. I felt like it wasn't helpful, even though it probably is a little helpful, but I felt like it wasn't helpful because I felt like I was kind of all over the place. And that's something that I wanted to kind of focus on the direction on where I wanted to go with this channel. If anybody, as you get to know me, I'm a perfectionist. I like to take control of everything. And I like things to be right, okay? I'm like that type A personality. But what I am getting to realize is that I have to let go of control. I have to let go of control. I have to let God take the wheel on this, because I was overthinking. I've gotten into the procrastination level. I was just kind of like all over the place. And I want to not only help myself, I want to help other individuals that have been in my place or that is in my place, okay? I want to be of service to you guys, where I am giving you pretty much, I'm taking you through the steps that I'm going through, the things that I'm going through, because whatever I'm going through, I want to share with you guys and be able to encourage you and inspire you, etc. So these are just some of all the things that I've just was like kind of thinking about, and it kind of got me off track. It got me off track. And this is something that I was actually writing in my prayer journal this morning. And, even though God told me, hey, you are on the right path, you are on the right track, you are doing it, you need to just continue to show up, continue to document, continue to inspire, continue to show what you are learning throughout your journey. And that's something that I kind of lost sight of, that he just kind of redirected me back to where I needed to go, And, if I had to be honest, I had to literally just kind of spend that time with him. And, I love God's sense of humor. He always shows me, the direction I need to go. And I just need to be obedient to that call. And right now he's just calling me to just show up and document my journey and really be transparent with you guys and really just be real on what I'm doing, So just to kind of be real with you guys, I prayed to God this morning to take away my impatience. I could be so impatient sometimes because I want the result like that. And this is a part of my relearning, because we have to understand that in this world, everything cannot be microwave success, okay? We have to understand that. There's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of it's a lot of chaos going on in the world, okay? It's a lot of chaos. And a lot of people are simply confused when it comes to their weight loss journey, because there's a lot of, oh, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, this, that, and the third, when all in actuality is so simple. It's so simple. But yet we get distracted. And that's what it is. It's distraction. It's distraction. And once we get distracted, we go thinking about all these different things on what we need to do in order to lose weight, when it only takes for us to obviously be in our word, knowing what God tells us about ourselves, and also being consistent, being disciplined, sticking with a routine that is best for your lifestyle. Stop comparing yourself to other individuals. These are all the things that the devil wants to do to distract us. And he distracted me. Even though I kind of pushed through a little bit, he has distracted me from the real reason or the real intentionality of what I wanted to do for this channel. And today I'm coming before you today and just being real, like I'm just here, just kind of, hey, this is my video that I'm gonna put out from this point forward to really just be honest and just kind of spill out everything that I'm going through. I'm gonna show you everything that I'm going through, and that's just me being real. Okay, so that is number one. I wanted the Lord to help me to stop being impatient. Just trust the process, continue to be disciplined, continue to be consistent, stay intentional on the goals that I put for myself every week. And I'll be doing that with my weight loss journal that I am starting, okay? And I'll show you guys that in a minute. But definitely start tracking my goals, because, and this is another thing too that I was talking to God about this morning, was how I pretty much had another revelation about, in which, you be knowing this stuff, but, just simply kind of writing it out kind of gets you to be more self-aware about it. And this is something I wrote in my prayer journal as well, is that, and this is just a small excerpt on how, so I said, honestly, I'm not planning. I'm just doing day by day without a plan. As I know, in order to be successful in this, I need to plan. Now, I know every day is not perfect, but what do I really want for my life? This hidden fear of not accomplishing my weight loss goals is from past fears and inaction. And not planning, just thinking, wishing, and hoping is not enough. If you want to lose weight, you want to be successful, then you need to continue, then you need to align with making sure that you are staying intentional with setting your goals and writing your plans out, Lord's will. So, honestly, I wasn't being like 100% with myself, because even though I overcame the fear of showing up on this YouTube channel and showing up on my Instagram page, showing up, I wasn't being 100%. And what I meant by that is I wasn't 100% authentic, because I low-key doubted myself in accomplishing my goal of achieving weight loss. Now, as we all know, you maybe don't know, but I have been on this journey of weight loss since I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I am in my mid-30s. So you can only imagine what I am going through. I forgot where I left off because the kids kind of interrupted, but I was talking about, accomplish my goal of weight loss, that I hide certain aspects of my journey because I am almost fearful of not meeting my goals. And that's something that is something that I know that I am internally working on at this current present time. And those fears are coming from my past failures, because I've lost weight in the past, but I gained it right back. And I felt as though, and I even wrote this here, I felt like I was almost being like hypocritical in a way. And these are just my honest thoughts. Like, how can I sit here and really express how to, or express this journey without really showing you all the highlights, all the ups, all the downs, etc. I know that, there are certain things that, yes, I'm entitled to keep, to myself, but at the same time, I honestly want to be 100%. I cannot keep certain aspects of this journey just hidden, where I'm just only just showing the highlights, because this journey is not always highlighted. As we know, this journey comes with ups, it comes with downs, it comes with slides, backwards, backslides, all of it. It comes with all of it, okay? And that's what I want to continue to share with you guys, is that realness, that rawness, in starting from my highest weight to where I'm at now, and what I've gone through, what I had to go through to get to this 31-pound weight loss. It wasn't easy at all. It was hard. But through all things, okay, with God, He has got me through this. He has got me through this. No one else. Because I've had my downs and I've had my lows. But with all of that being said, that's what I'm trying to say. I just wanted to kind of share these things with you because it is possible to still achieve your goals, okay? It is okay to feel how you feel as long as you are self-aware about what you're going through and actually taking action and not just sitting on it. So that is where I came to the realization that I had this fear. I had this fear that kept me from sharing everything 100% with you because I had this fear that I wasn't going to succeed. But that was only the devil telling me lies, you know? And throughout this journey, I have honestly just kind of been really winging it. Day by day, winging it. But I was like, you know what? The only way for me to do this is what I read to you earlier is I need to set goals. I need to really write it down because I really have been kind of sporadically writing it down all over the place. And that's just not how my mind works. My mind works by really just kind of keeping it in one place. And this is why I am actually going to put it into everything into this one journal, and I plan to create my own eventually, but I plan to create or continue to put everything in this journal. But that's it. And then another thing is to let go of control. I like to control everything. I like to control everything. That's just my type A personality, okay? I like everything to be perfect. I like everything to be just right. And I have to understand that everything cannot just be right. When I first started this channel, like I just mentioned to you, everything wasn't just right. I didn't know the direction, where I had an idea of the direction that I wanted to go, but it wasn't. I kind of just started messy. Let's just say that, okay? I kind of just started messy. I had a direction. I wanted to change directions a little bit. And after that point, it kind of got a little messy and all over the place because my multi-passionateness just kind of took over, okay? So I just started kind of posting different things or whatever. But it's neither here nor there, okay? What I'm saying is I have to let go of control because I have to understand that when you're starting something, it's never going to be perfect. You're going to grow through everything. You're going to grow through everything. So yeah, I had to let go of control because when you control or when you're trying to control certain things or certain aspects in your life, it usually doesn't go as planned most of the time, okay? We have to know that God is in control 100% of the time, and God will. Your plans are usually not God's plans, and we need to understand that and realize that we need to let go of control and learn to let go of control and lean into divine timing, because like I said, our plans are usually not God's plans, and that's what it is, okay? We just need to literally just wake up every day, be grateful, go through the process, do what we need to do in order to achieve the goals that we want to achieve, but ultimately, God has the last say. I wanted the Lord to help me to let go of procrastination. Procrastination has literally, and overthinking, has honestly stalled me of most of the goals that I wanted to achieve in my life, okay? And that's something that I feel like after I've had my kids, going through postpartum depression, anxiety, and everything else, I feel like that is something that I have honestly struggled with honestly struggle with. And that's just me being transparent with you guys, because of my perfectionist personality, overthinking it all, overthinking what I should post on this YouTube channel, overthinking how or what I should eat, what I should drink, overthinking everything. And this is something that I'm personally working on already with God. And this is something that I am pushing through each and every day, because I don't want the spirit of overthinking and procrastination to be why I stay stuck in life. I don't want to stay stuck. I want to progress, okay? And if this is something that you're dealing with, I advise you to definitely ask God to help you through this. Help him or ask him to rebuke those things in your life, because it can be rebuked. We have to continue to just kind of push forward through all of this, okay? Scarcity mindset, imposter syndrome. These are some of the things that I have dealt with in my life. I've dealt with scarcity mindset mostly my entire life. And I have to understand that God created abundance. He created abundance for us. He does not want us to live in lack at all. In the beginning, with Adam and Eve, nothing but abundance. We had nothing but abundance, okay? I was listening to this guy on TikTok the other day. I forgot his name, but he was talking about this. If you had, about $86,000 or something like that, and somebody took $60, are you gonna sit there and complain and be ungrateful that somebody just took $60 when you still got a good $60 when you still got a good 86,000 something dollars or something like that? I don't know if I said that right, but anyway, y'all understand what I'm saying. But you're still gonna be ungrateful. God only wants abundance for us, and the devil always tries to allow us to see lack in our lives. Within the Garden of Adam and Eve, nothing but abundance. They had all the trees in the world, all the herbs, all the fruit, everything. But the devil wanted them to focus on this one tree that they could not have. That one thing that they lacked. But yet they had all of this other abundance. Like, let's make it make sense here. That's what the devil wants us to do. He wants us to focus on the lack instead of the abundance. And we need to understand, each and every one of us can have abundance. There's no need for competition. Each and every one of us can have abundance in this lifetime. As long as we focus on God, surrender, as always. I always talk about that because that's definitely needed. And making sure that we're staying intentional with what we want to see for ourselves and actually put in the action. And that's what I was like. The imposter syndrome has to go, because I know. And if you don't know what imposter syndrome is, it's literally, you have everything that is within you. Everything that is within you. You have greatness within you. But the devil tries to trick you into believing that you are unworthy, that you do not deserve abundance, that you don't deserve greatness, that you don't deserve anything that you want to see for yourself. In my case, and in your case, if you're in the same position as me, he wants us to believe that we don't deserve happiness, that we don't deserve to lose weight, that we don't deserve to eat well for our temple. He wants us to continue to eat horrible gluttonous foods that just decay our insides. These are some of the things that the devil, because he knows your weaknesses and he's going to use it. So we need to understand that these are just some of the things that he's going to try to do. But we have to fight each and every day, and that's why we need to get in the Word every single day. Another thing is not planning and inaction. I need to plan. Every single week I need to be taking out this book. Every day, actually. And every week I need to be doing my meal plan. Every week. And setting the goals that I want to see for myself. By the end of December, I want to lose about 50 pounds. 50 pounds. I want to lose 50 pounds, yes. I want to lose 50 pounds by the end of December. And I have already set up a plan to do that. And I'll be showing you guys how I did that as well. So, nothing needs to be hidden. Like I said, nothing at all, because all of it is what it is, okay? And we all need to be successful in this journey. If that's what we want to do, we want to lose weight, then this is something that can be achieved if you put your mind to it, if you set action to it, and that's what it is. So, with all of that being said, I wanted to show you guys this composition book, but it's already a 33-minute video, almost a 35-minute video. And I'm going to show you what I'll be writing into this book every single day. Pretty much I'm going to be doing a daily check-in in this book, okay? And writing out my weekly goals and my weekly meal plans and my weekly workouts within this, and journaling at the same time in this composition book. So that's why it has to be another video. And then, like I said, I'm going to continue to spend my time with God in my prayer book. But all in all, I just wanted to kind of update you guys on where I'm at in my journey. This is the era now where I'll be just like literally just putting it out there. You know, my biggest fear, like I said, was that I would not complete this task of this goal that I've wanted for all my life. But what I will say is I will. As long as I put a plan to it and action with it, I can achieve anything that I put my mind to. And that's really what it is. I will defeat the devil. I will defeat procrastination, overthinking, scarcity mindset. I will defeat and rebuke all of it in the name of Jesus. I will. So if you're in the same position as me where you want to lose weight, you want to gain your life back, you want to just be accountable for you, know your self-worth, follow me on this journey, because I am just going to be, like I said, 100% authentic on this journey. No bars hold back. And this is something that I know will be helpful to those that are starting their journey, or that is at the beginning, the very beginning of their journey, and not looking at an after picture already, but at the very beginning of their journey, and really just documenting the struggle, the ups, the struggles, the wins, all of it. Because this is a real journey, and hey, we're only human. We're not perfect at all. We're perfect in God's eyes, but we're not perfect here on this earth. This journey is going to come with it. It's going to come with everything. It's going to come with distraction. It's going to come with some type of disruption. But we need to learn how to push through regardless of what we may be going through. If you made it all the way through this video, make sure you comment. I will not let fear determine my destination. I will not let fear determine my destination. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, put a thumbs up in the video so we can get to more people. That is my mission, to definitely inspire other women out there who are going through the same thing as me, to know that it is possible to achieve the goals and the vision that you see for yourself. You guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.